Magic is within the heart. Some might even say, only those born of true powers can ever be the strongest who have ever lived. I myself don't require that much thought. I never think about things for too long. Hello. I'm not going to tell you who I am. However, I am going to tell you the story I have today. Of course, it's not for you little ones now. It's for my grandkids. They're set to come soon, but they won't mind if I give a recap and start the story from the beginning, do they? I've told the story to my grandchildren many, many times. It's never been easy, but we make it work.
Grandma, we're coming. Grandma.
Oh, I better get going.
Aramina! Where is that girl? I just don't understand. She's never everywhere in the castle, where I need to find her at all times. I wonder where she could possibly be.
The Witch Switch.
Aramina, your mom wants to speak to you. And I know you're stuck in that book or whatever it is that you do because, girl, that's boring. But your mom has to speak to you. And as a Feagle, not only am I an enchanted animal, but my lineage of other Feagle ancestors have always been helpers of the royal family and the royal community themselves. And seeing as you're the princess, I need to do what you say. But right now, I need to do what your mom says. And your mom says you need to be downstairs for, I don't know, some kind of talk? I'm not too sure what she was on about. But we gotta get you to go right now. Better be following me.
Dad, I'm home. And let me tell you something. No way am I ever going to another... Oh, hey, Frida. No way am I ever going to another chemiology class. Just call it chemistry class. Ugh, I swear, these... Oh, hey, Aisha. These weirdo normies make things so weird. Ugh. Dad, did you really bring more people in today? Dad, where are you? Dad!
Don't come downstairs.
Oh, you're downstairs?
Don't come down here, Vivica.
Dad, you're acting weird. I am your daughter. And like my father, I want to know what's going on. You better tell me, or I'll use a spell of truth.
There was nothing. Look, Vivica, go back to your room or wherever you came from.
Dad, I just came from chemistry class. Did you even hear what I was saying? Who are you? You're acting like, I don't know, Mom who shut me out.
Do not speak of your mother. Just go somewhere. I'm working on some spells. You don't need to know about it. You're not that advanced in anything to do with wizardry.
Dad, what if I don't really want to be advanced? What did she just say? I heard somebody had a thing against witches.
It's quite all right, Lilia. Really? You're gonna make this whole household angry at you. No wonder Ash just left.
No, Dad. Ash just left because she had to go to piano lessons. You know that if you bother to listen to people. And I'm sorry, okay? But I don't really want to be a witch. What's so wrong with that? I mean, guys, somebody give me some help here to leverage. Hello?
Have you been reading those books again? Those books about happy ever afters, fairy tales, princess and a prince being rescued. The only good part of those stories is when the princess gets poisoned. Although then she wakes up from a magical true love's kiss. Ah, please, love doesn't exist.
Love exists if you give it a chance. Whatever, I'm gonna go to my room.
Show me something. Anything. How have they not found Helia yet? Great. How am I supposed to get the stupid kid to unlock her stupid hallucination powers if I can't even find the creator of these stupid powers, none of this would have ever happened had Helia just given my daughter the power and the ability herself. But no! Make her into Princess Aramina, why don't you? Psh, please. And look at her now, barely even thriving. She has her mother's purple hair, but there's nothing better about her, to be honest. She looks nothing like me, acts nothing like me. I mean, and of course, in Vivica's nature, she's not a witch. So of course she's gonna say she doesn't want to be a witch, and she hates chemiology, which, by the way, is one of the greatest classes of all time. But if this sense keeps going on, what if she just leaves? And I can't lock her away. She's gonna know. Vivica is very stubborn. And you know what? She's just like her mom. What am I saying? No. What am I honestly saying? Like I know her mom now, please. It's been what, over 200 years maybe? Since we all saw each other in school? Oh, Cecily. Oh, Cecily, you were my everything.
So, like, my dad stole this halo, this beautiful halo, right off of some, like, a witch or something. He had to go to her cave and everything, and it's not like something's gonna happen to me. Anyway.
My dad goes, "Oh, you can't wear such a short skirt. You're supposed to be a princess. And why are you talking like that?" And I'm just all like, dude, I'm gorge-tabular, okay? I'm gonna be head of the cheerleading team. I do not need my dad to put these whole royal responsibilities all up in my face. You're gonna be a royal, this and that and the next thing. It's so draining.
Yeah, I was head cheerleader too. Well, I was gonna be, but congrats.
Who cares, Tatiana? I got a new Savam bag. You know, the new store. Hey, isn't that the guy that goes to our school? He's like a witch or something like that.
What? Where? Oh, him?
Where are you going? Oh my gosh, Cecily, don't even go speak to him. You're crazy.
Ew, he looks gross and ugly. Where are you two going? Don't you, like, go to our school?
Yeah, I go to your school.
And are you, like, in my math? And aren't you, like, I don't know, like some weirdo wizardy thing?
Yeah, you could say that.
And aren't you like friends with that girl? Helia or whatever?
Enough of the interrogation.
No, she's right. That's right, I would never be friends with such a loser, no.
What if we took you onto the carpool with us? I mean, you know, some boys will be there and they might make fun of you, but like, you know, it won't be that bad.
What? What are you talking about, Cecily? Like, we never agreed to this.
Whatever. I'm not going to speak to you at the carpool, but do what you want, Cecily. It's not like you listen to us, little Miss Future Queen of Harmonious. I mean, it's not like your name's even Harmony. Like, I'm saying too much. Whatever.
Stop, Harmony. It's fine. Come on. What do you say?
I'd love to. Are you kidding? Cecily, you're... Did I just call you Celia? Did I just... was it hot in here?
You said her name fine.
Sorry. Yeah.
This is about to be so fun. Come on, girls. We'll see you later.
Fine, like, whatever. Anyway, finally, let's go.
Whatever. Bye. Ugh. Move.
Nerfio, I have her love.
He is a loser.
Nerfio? What? How can you say that about me? But Nerfio, I've always liked you. I always thought that you and me would, I don't know.
With what, huh? You're nothing.
Nerfio, if you need us, we're over there.
I thought that we would be in love one day. And I don't know, have kids together.
What? No, get out of here.
Are you coming, weirdo?
Huh? Yeah. I would never be with you in love and whatever. You're talking nonsense. No, Helia, we're never gonna be together. And stop talking to me now. I don't know. I'm a big deal, okay?
It's literally one hangout.
Stop talking like a baby. Ugh. Just leave me alone.
I can't believe.
Sir!
Yes! Coming! What am I even thinking about? Whatever. Oh, whatever. I'm gonna go to bed and have the same dream that I keep having every night. It's not like I can go to the doctor because, oh, if the doctors found out what I did in the past, so I have to live with this dream every night. Same old dream about how I made Aramina and I thought I'd be the most famous guy on that news station.
Good night, Dad.
Good night, Vivica. Well, time to dream the same old thing. I was never able to have a child of my own with my true love, Cecily. But if the Book of Enchantia is correct, I can have a child nonetheless. First, I must add Eye of Ender. Second, the Bloomix flower. Third, the Enchantia crystals of the deep depths of the cave of Nosferatu. And finally, a tear of human sadness, as long as I think about the life that I could have had with my one true love if I wasn't taken away from her. Here I go. I think it's happening. What's going on? The book, it's supposed to say that the shards of crystal should be coming up, but it's just a bright light. What's happening? How odd. This child, I'm not sensing that it attains any powers. But the Book of Enchantia promised me that I would have a child with mystical powers and I'd be able to care and cherish for them, but this is odd. It's almost as if she's human. She doesn't look human. She's got purple hair. But she most certainly isn't a witch or a warlock or a fairy or in any sense. Gosh, this book's a hoax. But it's fine. I love this child, nonetheless. Why would I throw her out just because she doesn't have power? I wouldn't do that. It'll just be a little bit challenging having to explain to her when she's older that her father is a wizard, but it's fine. It's completely fine. She should understand. Welcome everybody, it is Reporter Gustav here on Live Enchantix Harmonix the News channel. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly, Gustav, are you here so abruptly for? Well, I have some amazing news. The Queen is expecting a beautiful baby girl. Now, I hope that you guys are just as excited as I am. We've been waiting for years, you know. When will the new princess, when will a new prince or princess come into the world? And we have the amazing news. It is finally happening. Now, I know that you guys must be so excited.
Hello, everybody. My name is Portia, and as you all know, we are waiting for the Queen Cecily to walk out anytime soon. I am Portia, as I've mentioned to all of you before. You're watching Harmonix Breaking News. We are just staying in touch with Gustav back in the studio. However, Gustav, we have some great news. We have a little baby. Oh my goodness. Future Queen of Harmonix, we are so sure about it. Now, Queen Cecily is set to come out anytime, so John, hold the camera steady. There she is. John! Sorry. That's all for me, Gustav. Let's head back to the studio to see what Gustav brings the rest of you. I'm Portia, and you're watching Harmonix Breaking News. Hi, Queen Cecily. Jacob, John, whatever your name is, hold the camera.
That's insane. My Cecily is expecting. Why am I upset? I have my own daughter, Armina. I should be happy. And besides, it was never going to happen between us. I'm a wizard. She's a royal. I was casted away because I'm a wizard and she can't be seen and it ruined her reputation. I should just live on with my life and be happy. Hello, everyone. It has been a week since the last news report, and I know that you guys feel like you've been abandoned. Well, don't worry. Reporter Gustav is here for you. I don't know how to say this. I'm incredibly upset. The Queen has been having some complications. As you know, she is pregnant, but don't fret. We have amazing news that Helia has been helping us. She is said to have the magical flower. I don't exactly know what it is called, but it is a magical flower that the queen will be eating. And once she has it, she and the baby, the future princess of our land, will be saved. So here we are. We are just waiting for the news that she will be okay. But if you guys do not know, the baby is being born in this moment in time. So don't worry. The sooner that we get the information, the sooner that we will tell you. But other than that, it has been Reporter Gustav here for you. Patients in a pregnancy? A magical flower will heal her? Wait, the magical flower. Wait a minute, I think I've heard of something like that before. Let me quickly go. That's right! No wonder my spell didn't work. No wonder Armina doesn't have powers. The magical flower was what I was supposed to obtain, was what I was supposed to put in the potion. I didn't. I completely forgot about it. And now Helia has it, and she's giving it to Cecily. I mean, I should be happy, shouldn't I? I mean, Cecily will be okay, and the baby will be okay. But the baby will be born with powers. I love Armina like she's my own. I mean, I created her. I handcrafted her. I have to do something. That baby, she can't be raised in a world where she doesn't know how to control her powers. I mean, something grave can happen to the kingdom. I fear a switch must happen. Oh, finally. Just one more step. And I'm gonna be in the castle. Perfect. I'm in. This should be it. The nurse's door. I don't think Cecily's been in here yet. Huh. Not surprised I put her in a princess bed so early on. I'm sorry, Armina. I know that it feels like your dad's failed you, but I'm doing what's best for you. I'll always come back. I always do. I'll make sure I do. And everything will be explained when you're older, but at this moment in time, you have to stay here. With people of your own kind. People that you can actually live amongst. I mean, I don't want you to be in any danger with me. And I need to take care of this baby girl, because I need to teach her how to control her powers when she gets them. Everything will all be explained when you're older.
Come on, kids. It's time for bed. Oh, dears. Come on, Grandma.
You can't just leave us on a cliffhanger and expect us to go to bed. Look, me and Lennon are twins, and we're super opposite. I'm a cute girl, he's a boy.
I can hear you.
Whatever. But one thing we can agree on in our 20 heads, 20, is that we need to find out the rest of the story. You cannot leave it on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, I need to know what happens.
And in this story, you can really tell who the bad guy is. This Nerfio is such an evil guy. I mean, witches are evil. And the way he's trying to get his daughter to be a witch, well, not even his real daughter, double plot twist. She doesn't want to be an evil, ugly witch.
No, they're not. Witches are cool, and they're like, I don't know, cool. They're like space themed.
Lennon, they're not. Why would a witch be space themed? Just admit defeat.
No, they're not.
R2.
Are not.
R2.
Well, Lennon, your sister is right. I mean, witches are evil, and they're bad, and wizards too, all of the kinds. I mean, evil people.
Heh, you got told off.
No, I didn't.
How would you know if a witch was bad or evil?
Well, I guess there's a bit more to the story. I didn't expect me to say that. Yay! More story!
Lennon, don't you realize? She's part of the story. Somehow.
No, you're silly. Hurry up with the story, Grandma. I need more story. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. My dad has been acting way too weird, and this time I am not gonna let it go. Oh, it's so cold in here. I've learned how to do a truth spell. Anyway, no time to waste. Whoa, reveal once and for all. What has been hidden must fall. What? he has another daughter? I'm not his daughter. Well, what's my true meaning? What's my true purpose? Oh my gosh. What's this girl called? Aramina? Looks like I'm gonna pay Aramina a little visit. Never ever have I left the gates of Enchant 6. I can't believe I'm doing this. What? What's that noise? What is that? What is that coming out of the water? Who are you? What are you?
My name is not known. Not even I know my name, but I know my calling. Hello, I am a sprite. A water sprite. To be exact, I come from Staglamite Falls, and I'm here to reveal the truth to you. You must find the Princess of Harmonious. Even though you are the true-born heir, Aramina still stands and can still rule over Harmonious when she's older. This has been revealed by the great treaty of the wise old king, King Zondes the 17th. His decree suggested that anyone who has lived longer than 10 years serving in the royal palace as a royal member, blood or not, can rule over the kingdom. I have a friend in mind, and perhaps he could help you. But he could only help you when you find Aramina, wherever she may be.
She's probably in the castle, where I should be. I knew it. I knew it was just too good for all this witchy stuff. Which reminds me, I need to wear my hat because you will be seen as different. Give me a second.
Dear child, don't be too upset to wear that hat. It's just so you can blend in. Or else, they'll ask you what type of fairy, mermaid, wizard you are. Because if they were to ask you what type of royal you are, you would have no proof. They would think you're lying. Despite your resemblance, you're uncanny to your mother. Her real mother. Aramina, as you heard, was made by her father, her real father.
I can't believe all of this.
I know, it's hard. But you don't look too striky like your mother, never mind your father. Due to Helia, you learned this through the spell of truth.
I don't know what I can do. I'm not good enough to do this on my own.
You won't be alone. I will give you a dear friend who is much more your style, really. But like I said, you need to go and convince Aramina first. She must not come with any friends, or any royal acquaintances, or a castle steward, or her mother. No one, not even a royal guard. If you can complete that, my friend can help you. So you and Aramina can find your true destinies, and you don't have to be a witch. Now, if I was you, I would go. You have a long journey ahead of you. Go yonder, and you'll find the castle. Your castle. Harmonious Diamonset is the full name.
Thank you. And I'm sorry I was so rude to you. You're just trying to help me, and I've just been disrespectful. I'm sorry. I've been brought up to be so evil. I'm so glad I'm not going to be a witch. I'm so glad that being a witch is considered bad. And I need to find Helia too. She has to help me.
Of course. But first, I will send in my friend. Helia. To get to Helia, it's very impossible.
Why, what, like a guard or two? Despite the fact that I don't want to be a witch, for the meantime, I have some spells that can help me. They're not technically witch spells, though. My dad thinks they are, but they're actually fairy magic. You think I'm gonna do witchcraft? No, that is demonic. Point is, I can't fend myself against a little old scary army of whatever they call themselves, little knights here, little knights there.
No, child. Helia is protected by her wicked stepsister. When I say protected, I honestly mean just, wow, imprisoned. She isn't able to get out, but she's also reported to our royal community of magical enchanted creatures that she doesn't want to get out. She doesn't want to see the damage she's done by changing the royal heir and the royal sorceress. She also doesn't believe in witchcraft herself, and she doesn't want to see a world full of witches and warlocks. You'll have to go through her sister, Segura. And she is a handful. I've spoken to her because, you know, the underwater folk, we get along here and there. She looks nothing, acts nothing, resembles no way and on Earth. her sister Helia. She's evil, but she's not too evil. Not evil like your father. You'll be able to handle if you can handle your father. Their fear is always bad. But don't worry, Segora's just a little sassy, but she'll come around eventually. Especially because she doesn't even condone your father, so she'll understand. Now I have to go because I'm running out of air, but good luck. And please, please believe in yourself.
Sweetheart, sweetheart,
Yes?
have you seen Halia? We've just gotten a call from some boy, Nerfio it was.
Nerfio? Helia!
Oh, relax, what is the issue? Nerfio broke her heart 203 years ago. Well, at least in wizard years. Get over it! I'm sure she has. Nerfio called.
What?
Not sure what he was even calling for, but he's called and he's told me he'd like to speak to you personally. At the cafe or something, sometime tomorrow.
What? Nerfio? No way will I speak to him.
Helia, it's not like he's gonna ask for the world. Just do it. Please. Al Gore, it's alright. Your father's upset because of what he did to you. But just do it. If you have an issue, you could speak about it to us later. Please, think about it. Just think about it. Now, I'm going to make your father his food before he gets all upset. I need to make him something before he lashes out on that young man. Anyway.
But can Segora help me? Or some of our elves or something?
Yes, Seagull will be there if you need her to be there with you. But you know your sister's only trying to protect you.
Make sure you're not alone, sweetheart. Make sure.
She'll let you go. I mean, she might send her elves to look after you. You don't know.
She better.
Thank you, Mother. Wow. Better get ready to meet him. She better not expect any spells or whatever. You know what? Just to prepare myself, I'm going to make sure I use a truth spell to go over his past, so that I can see what type of person he's become. I'm not just trusting him. After what he did to me, after how he embarrassed me. Sorry. I'll do it right.
Do what's right, sweetheart. As much as I think this coward doesn't deserve to be in your presence after what he did to you, even if it was so long ago. Do what's right. I suppose, as long as Segoro sends in some elves or even herself, it won't be all that bad. And it is good that you learned truth spells and passed about this man to make sure, whatever he is, to make sure that he doesn't just get away with things. I'm going to go do some alchemy classes to teach the little pixies down at, what is that school, Enchantix High? So, I won't be back for quite a few hours. I'll see you all later. Let us know how it goes at the cafe, and make sure you're not alone. As long as the elves of your sister are there, everything will be alright. I'll keep in touch with Segora if you want me to. Alright.
Oh, look who it is. Long time no see, little sis. What brings you to the land of evil?
Hello, dear sister. Wow, it has been a long time. I just needed an elf or two or something to go with me. I know you're a busy, creature. It's to meet up with Nerfio.
Nerfio. Well, I am the greatest octopus in all the land, you should know. You know, this halo I have on my head, I stole it from this princess who stole it from another witch. Some girl called Tati, or Tully, something like that. I'll send out my men. Well, to be exact, only one elf. John D, you go in with her. I'm not going with. Oi. I didn't say you had a choice. Now put your clothes on and get going. Sorry about that, Helia. It's all I could do. I'm expecting a visit by some princess and her friend or something. Oh, I don't know. Long story. Well, only the friend told me she has to get the princess's permission. Is it the princess from Harvadas? I'm not sure, you know. Is it the Arabida? But there's something fishy about that princess. And I'm not talking about my tentacles.
What's the friend called?
Her friend? She's called Vivi. Yana or something. I'm not good with names. I just told you I'm not good with names. Whatever, take him, go and have fun. John Nest, you going?
Nerfio, I don't understand what you want me for.
Here to talk to you about my daughter. She's gone missing and
Both of you, why would I help you?
No, fine. Vivica isn't my real daughter.
But I knew it. I knew that book didn't lie.
How would you...
I used a truth spell. You switched the princess and your daughter. Vivica's the princess of Harmonis and you switched her.
Truth serum? Look, don't tell anyone yet, okay? Listen to me. Truth serum. Truth spells. Truth everything. You used that? My daughter, Vivica, she used it.
The hallucination spell was to protect her. I had a vision and it was unclear. I warned the king and queen that something were to happen, but I didn't know what. So just to be safe, I gave their daughter a hallucination spell. I'm not sure if she's learnt it. Maybe she wouldn't have left your house if you weren't such an awful father or figure, because you're not even her father.
Don't you get it, Helia? Vivica used a truth spell to find out the truth about me. Why else would she leave? I don't deserve this. You kidding?
What's with the mask?
Hey, shut up! Go back to Zagora.
Don't be rude to Jaundice. He's done nothing to you.
I'll speak to him how I want. And the mask is to protect my identity, you stupid elf. I never shut you out. I never shut you out.
I don't care how long ago it was. You broke my heart and you never apologized. We were friends for so long since Pixie days. But the second you saw Princess Cecily and her friends, you went crazy. I know what you're thinking. Why would you bless the queen if she was part of the reason why you were so upset? Because her princess days, she took the guy that you thought you were going to be with, but it wasn't her. She didn't know. She didn't know any better back then. You did. So I blessed her anyway, to protect the future queen.
Wow, so you got offended from when we were in high school, so you let that affect my life? I asked for your blessing to give my daughter Aramina the power and the ability, yet you give it to the princess. I don't know where Vivica is, and she has the power of hallucination. Whether she's unlocked it or not, I will not know, because I don't know where my daughter is. You ruined everything. Forget this hangout, take your elves, go get Segura, go get your father, your stupid father, Algor. They've done nothing for me. But if I must go to the kingdom of Harmonis, don't expect any less. Going.
Fine, leave, go. You're not going to find them. I'm going to find those two first, and I have many links to get there. You don't need to know the links. You just need to know, prepare to be defeated.
This is it. There's so many people here. I hope they don't suspect me. Okay, I need to find a way to get in. Maybe through here? All right, I'm gonna try and climb it. I'm gonna have to. I have no other choice. Come on! Whoa! Okay, I need to be a bit more careful. Okay, we're gonna have to go through whatever door this is. It's the only open one. Okay, I made it. Oh. Okay, maybe I should be a little bit more quiet. So, I have to wake her up. This feels so wrong, but I'm gonna have to wake her up. Let me just... Wake up!
Who are you? Who are you? Get out of my room! Help! Help!
Don't panic. My name is Vivica.
Viva who? Get out of my room! Who do you think you are? You know I'm a princess. Hello? Princess Aramina.
Aramina? What's with all the hassle? Seriously?
I'm sorry. I promise you, I mean no harm. Okay, the only way I can explain this to you is if I use a truth-telling serum. So, don't mind, I'm gonna talk a little fast, but using this serum, it'll make you understand, but it just speeds it up because I am not explaining it all again. So, don't worry, this spell will make you understand, but it'll make my mouth move quicker so I don't have to say it all over. Okay, so... the hallucination power, and obviously we were switched at birth, and Aramina is your name, and I'm Vivica, and obviously our dad switches, and Nerfy is our dad. Actually, he's your dad. But anyway, I'm actually supposed to be the princess, and obviously my mom Cecily, and him and Cecily fell in love, and then Helia cursed him. Well, technically she didn't curse him, but she kind of blessed the queen, and he felt like, upset about it and stuff. So I have to find Helia, and I have to find Kindly, because I'm a water spirit told me to get it. Oh, actually, water sprite. We have to find, obviously, Segura, and that's why we're here.
What? Okay, this must have been a dream. No, you're still here, so it wasn't a dream. Get out!
It wasn't a dream like you've just said. Meaning, what I just told you was all the truth. Please, Aramina, you're living the greatest life ever, and it's not really fair because I'm destined for that. I don't mind you being part of the royal family, but if you don't let me live like this, I'll be stuck as a homeless person in Divinia. I can't go back to Enchantix. My dad will know I left. Your dad. He's not even my dad. I'm not a witch. I don't want to be a witch. Please. It's not like your life was that great here anyway. What, you have a suitor every day or something? I should know. I've studied all about the royal books. I read books.
I love books too. Okay, clearly you're insane, but I can be insane too. I guess people with insane minds usually tend to be the greatest ones. Come on, let's go to the library and maybe you can help me out.
Sure, that works for me, I guess.
You're right, sweetheart. Aw, who's this little friend? Your dad's looking for you, princess, sweetheart. But I need to know who your little friend is.
Well, she's just helping me with my studies, so I'll just be showing her out. Come on, villager, Vivian. Come on, let's go.
It's Vivian. Yep, let's go.
You've explained the whole story, and honestly, I'm starting to believe you. My parents told me that at the age of 16, I'd gain my powers, but I'm close to that age, and not a single spark, nothing has grown and breathed within me. So clearly, you must be right. I've always thought I look nothing like my parents, and looking at you, you have the blonde hair and my father's blue eyes. So I don't really want to believe this, but honestly, I think you're right. So tell me what I need to do, and if I have to, I'll give you, not that I want to, but you can take my place as princess.
Hold on now. Don't worry, the water sprite told me some king the 17th or something, one of your my ancestors, I don't even know whose ancestor anymore, I'm so confused. Point is, he made a decree that said, if you are in the royal family and you serve as like a royal member and you find out somehow that you aren't a royal member but you've been there for 10 or more years, you automatically get to be the next in line to rule or to stay and remain in the royal family. Meaning, you could still rule. I'm not for the princess life to rule. I just know I don't want to be a witch. I just kind of want to be a little old grandma sitting in my little rocking chair out on my little porch telling a story to my grandkids.
Well, I've trained all my life. I've learned politics. I've learned, the Royal 101 class and the status quo of how to be a princess. And honestly, sometimes I feel like I belong in the castle, but obviously sometimes I feel like I don't. But I know that if you would love to be princess, that's not my place. I can't just steal that away from you. I'm not even of royal descent. So, maybe, I think... Wait, tell me that name again. Your father,
Nerfio. Wait, where are you going?
This is your mother's diary. You can scan over to February 17, 1957.
Did you really have to bring Nerfio? What? He's such a loser, Cecily. Don't act like Harmony and Tatiana, okay? They're just as rude as you are, and I don't understand what the problem is.
It's okay, Cecily. I get it. I don't fit into the standards, but I hope I can still be friends with you guys.
Oh, please. Whatever. You will never be my friend. Riday, sweetheart, how you looking? Oh, I don't care. I'm looking at myself in the mirror. But we should totally get married. I mean, there's a treaty signing soon where we're going to get married. Nerfy, are you getting back to Cecily? Oh, wait. You're not royal blood.
Well, that's a bit rude, but you're not wrong. It would never work. I'm a wizard. Anyway.
Look, Nerfio, I'm gonna be nice. You're ugly, a wizard, not royal, and you're nothing like me and my chatty poo-poo-boo. And, we have a wedding on the way soon, and let's just say, you're not invited. Nerf, you wanna go get the food to me? What if she see that Nerfio guy? One day she's gonna realize she has to actually be a princess of future queen as well, and she can't just hang out with Nerfio, her summer flager, whatever.
I know. I mean, I remember when Harmony and Tatiana came to us at the carpool and said she brought Nerfio. I thought, more like Nerd-fio.
Anyways, no one's be as cute as you, chatty poo-poo bale.
What? I cannot believe this!
I've always wondered who this Nerfio guy was, but your mother, or my mother, or whatever, she's actually in love with him. Well, as you see, right there, she was in love with him. I've always wondered who this guy was. I mean, my mother, well, whatever, Cecily, well, she's always been in a depressed state, and I know that I tried to act as well as I could as her daughter, but I didn't do as good of a job because obviously that's not really my role. So, Vivica, maybe what we were sent here to do, maybe this switch is something that can help us. Perhaps the whole reason why we were swapped was because it was supposed to bring Nerfio and Cecily back together. Maybe that's our true power, and that's what our true path is supposed to lead us to.
This can't be possible if we don't get past the guards. I mean, the way I came here, it was a struggle, and we can't do that again. So, that's it. I use my hallucination powers. We trick everybody. We put them to sleep for a bit. And that's how we're able to escape and go find Segura and Helia and this elf guy, Kindly or something. So, we have to go find the guards, and somehow I have to use my powers. I've never done it before, but now is never, I guess. We're gonna have to do this without Bonnie seeing or your mother, so we better get going, I guess? Okay, so lead the way.
Great, let's do it.
Once and for all, become a sleeping fall. Once and for all, become a sleeping fall.
Yo, 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 hey, what are you saying, yo? You must be Vivica and Armina. Yeah, my father's been telling me that you guys were gonna come.
Your tent's on a very steep hill. Whose idea was that?
Well, you know, I kinda got, how do I say this, banished from the castle because I'm not really a royal, I'm a wizard. No, I'm an elf. Let me just change the fit real quick. So, you have to go to the cave, no, the ocean, no, the pond of identity, that's right.
The pond?
Why would we go to the pond?
Because the pond is the pond of identity. Through this pond, it will take you to Segura. It's more or so a portal, just trust me.
So, us going to Segura will reveal our identity?
Pretty much. It's hard to explain, but Segura's a sister of Helia. I sense a calling from them to you guys.
Thank you once again, Kindly.
So, you called, didn't you?
Yes, this is Aramina, as I'm sure you're aware.
We've spoken to Kindly, and Viv has even spoken to the water sprite.
Kindly. And what did he tell you to do?
Well, he told us to look into the pond of identity.
Oh, what do you want from me?
We need to find Helia.
What I can do, my sister's a busy woman. I mean, I don't know why I wouldn't work instead, but nevertheless.
Girls, we're too late. The war's already begun.
What do you mean? We did everything that we were told to do.
Nerfio's already killed your father. We can mourn afterwards. Right now, we have to stop him ourselves. There's unfortunately no time to explain. I'm going to have to transform you girls to help me fight him and stop him.
I can't believe this, but we'll put on a brave face and defend Harmonious forever.
Give me 5 for this kingdom.
It was a long war. In the end, Nerfio won. I can't believe you would hurt people. No, this is my fight against my so-called father.
Oh, please. You two don't scare me. I won the war. Muldoon is dead. See how Cecily likes it now? When you live your life with nobody to love.
How is that Cecily, my mother, our mother's fault? Because you are so jealous and disgusting.
Leave me alone, or I'll be forced to use my powers. In becoming stronger, I've gained wings, horns. I am the most powerful there ever was.
Not if we can have anything to say about it.
No!
You are not going to get away with hurting our kingdom.
Don't worry. He'll be gone for a long time.
I am currently in mourning stage, so I am not allowed to leave the palace. But now you must both choose your destinies. What will they be?
And so, the girls lived a wonderful life.
Doing what, Grandma? They can't both be the princesses of Harmonious.
Well, you could say one became a wise woman. Come in!
Hello. Will mind if we tell it all over again together?
Sure, from your perspective this time.